Hello, everybody, and welcome to Starcraft Jeopardy, the trivia game show about Starcraft 2. On the show, we don't have Winter this week. Instead, we have Jackson Hughes, who's a HGL caster and a contributor to the weekly All In. So welcome to Jackson.
Thank you very much.
Also on the show, as mentioned, we've got Dylan, Gemini, Kristopovich, and Daniel Fenner.
What's up, guys?
That's good. You said my name wrong, but it's okay. I didn't expect you to know how to say that.
How do you say your name?
Kristopovich.
Kristopovich. Apologies. Okay, so for everyone who is just tuning in and hasn't heard of Jeopardy or doesn't understand what the game is, Jeopardy is a game of trivia. All the questions today have vaguely related StarCraft themes, and each category has 5 questions in it with varying difficulty and dollar values. So Gemini, he won the contest before the stream, so he will get to pick first. So what he will do is he'll choose a category, will reveal a question, and each contestant will have a chance to buzz in. The person who buzzes in first gets an attempt at the question, and if they're correct, they earn the points. If they're incorrect, they lose the points. Interestingly enough, the gimmick with Jeopardy is all answers must be in the form of a question. So for example, if there was a category Protoss, and a player chose Protoss for 200, a question might be, this unit comes out of the gateway and has psi blades. The correct answer is, what is a zealot? Not just a zealot, you need to prefix it with what is, who are, where is. All questions are in the form of an answer, and all answers are in the form of a question. Briefly note about prizing, the winner today will be walking over with cool $20 bills, and second place will earn $5. Third place will earn my condolences for spending 40 minutes with me. With that said, I think we're ready to jump into StarCraft Jeopardy.
All right, let's do it.
Damn.
Cool stuff.
Gemini, you have control of the board. Choose a category and a dollar value.
All right, let's go do unit quotes 200.
In the pipe, 5x5. Jackson.
What is the dropship?
Medevac will take it. You have control of the board now.
Let's do Sow the Drama for 400.
Racial slurs and dumb risks lost this person a position at Evil Geniuses.
We can't buzz in.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. Yeah. Toggle.
Darn.
Gemini.
Who is Orb?
That's correct.
I almost screwed up.
That was my screw up, in fact. Shh, don't acknowledge it. All right, Gemini, you have control of the board.
Let's continue with drama 400.
This Quebec-based player was often accused of stream sniping and cheating against many Grandmaster players.
Combat X.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Who is Combat X?
Jackson.
Who is
No.
Combat X?
Again, incorrect, but good try. Anyone else?
God.
Gemini.
Who's Deezer?
That's correct. Combat X wasn't based out of
Oh,
Quebec.
it's-
He's from Toronto.
Boom.
All right,
Oh,
Gemini,
man.
you have control of the board.
600 for drama.
$1,800 of profit caused a storm of outrage for this tournament. That's time. The correct answer was Destiny 1. Gemini, you still have control of the board.
Do 800 for drama.
300,000 karma disappeared when this popular personality deleted his Reddit account in August of 2013. Gemini.
Who is Chanman?
Incorrect.
Fuck.
Anyone else? It's time. The correct answer was Total Biscuit.
Oh, wow.
Wait, Chanman was last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
2014.
Chanman.
You
I don't know
still
if
have
he deleted
control
his
of the
account
board.
either.
Chanman,
Didn't it get banned?
it got wrecked by the admins, so
Okay.
Okay.
same thing.
It
You
counts.
still have control of the board, Gemini.
All right, just finish it for 1,000.
If you're hoping for a clean games free of scandal, this player is probably not your messiah. Fenner.
Who is Savior?
That's correct. Bringing you into
Yes!
positive with
Nice.
600.
Finally.
All right,
Very
Fenner.
nice.
Control of the board.
I will try tearing it up for 200.
A mule can carry this many minerals in a single load.
Can't believe no one
It's
knows
either-
this.
It's one of two. I don't feel confident risking it.
The correct answer was 30. 30 minerals.
Jesus Christ, man, we're bad.
I was gonna say
Played
the
5,000 hours of SE2 and I don't know that.
Yo, I was gonna say the total amount too. I wasn't gonna do like the single. I was gonna say like 320 or something. That would have been awkward.
270 on a long patch. All right. Fenner, you still have control of the board.
We'll go unit quotes 1,000.
All right.
Big.
Oh, oh shoot.
Breach in progress. We are undone.
Uh,
Your unit says this. The
That's
correct
gonna
answer
be-
was the mothership core.
Jesus.
Damn, I've not clicked on the mothership core enough. Apparently, I shouldn't. I guess I need to do more than overcharge. Am I right?
All right, Fenner. Still have control of the board.
Showboys 200.
This man's dailies have been a backbone of SC2 viewership since beta release.
Who is
Fenner.
day 9?
That's correct. Bring you to $800.
Getting wrecked, boys.
All right, pick a category.
Ouch, Doc, I need a cast 200.
These two make up the original Casting Archon. Gemini.
Or tasteless and artosis.
It's correct. You have 0 points, but you're out of the negative. So choose a question.
Outstock for 400.
If you're watching Pro League at 2 a.m. and are seeing a self-referential headband, you might be watching this caster.
A self-referential.
Who is
Jackson. Sorry?
Who is Wolf?
Sorry, not Wolf.
Damn.
Anyone else?
What the hell?
Fine. The
It's
correct
one of-
answer was Nathanius.
Oh.
He used to wear the headband that said Nathanius on it.
All right.
All right, you still have control of the board.
600 for the casting.
This British Columbia-based caster is the king of broadcasting online tournaments. Jackson.
Who is Rifkin?
That's correct. All right, Jackson, choose a category.
Tearing it up for 400.
This splash damage missile from the Raven is often incorrectly referred to by its name from the beta. Jackson.
What is Seeker Missile Hunter Seeker from the beta?
That's correct. Let's pick another.
Showboys for 400.
Steven Destiny Bonnell 2 made this YouTube series to showcase the importance of mechanics over build order at lower leagues. Gemini.
What is Bronze to Masters series?
Sorry, not what we were looking for.
Fuck me.
Anyone else?
No.
The correct answer was, what is Destiny Goes Mass Queens? Mass Queens also would have been acceptable. All right, you can pick again, Jackson.
Okay, let's round out 400 from unit quotes.
Unit quotes for 100 is not available. 400,
Sorry, round
600.
out 400 is what I meant.
Yes. None can withstand the Templar. Fenner.
What is the High Templar?
Sorry, not the High Templar.
Fuck, man, I knew that was
What
gonna
is the Dark Templar?
Not the Dark Templar either. Anyone else?
Oh, I think I know. I don't want to risk though.
Gemini, you're only minus 400. You can do it.
Dude,
You have
but what
to
if I
take a
get
risk
like
to get back into the game, man. Come on.
All right. The correct
No.
answer was the Zealot.
I was gonna get it wrong. See?
Well, no way.
I mean, the Templar can withstand the Templar because they are Templar. The Zealot can't because he's not a Templar.
But that's like a battle cry. That's like, man, we're badass. Like,
All right.
I can't handle it.
Jackson, I still believe you have control of the board.
Okay.
This double Jeopardy categories better be better.
Showboys for 600.
The name of this short-lived show is a word you might use to describe an overpowered unit. Gemini.
What is imbalanced?
That's correct. Bring you into the positive. 200.
Making a name for myself. Unit quote 600.
We interpret. Jackson.
What is the Oracle?
That's correct. First unit quote this game. No, wait, you got the last one too. Yeah, good job, Jackson.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you got the medvac.
Oh, all right.
Cool. Pick again.
Tearing it up 600.
This Terran building, originally from Starcraft, was reduced by 5 grid units in size and made unable to lift off in Starcraft 2.
What is the engineering bay?
That's correct. Pick again.
Australian pingman.
Does that actually come into effect? It doesn't, right? No way.
I don't even have. I don't even have a keyboard that can go fast enough.
All right. Let's do outstock for 800.
If you got whiplash from listening to poorly received Pro League casters, you probably didn't enjoy this Korean-speaking half of the Archon. Fenner.
Who is Supernova Maniac?
That's correct. Bring you to 1,200 points. Pick a category.
Yeah.
Control of the boards to you.
Oh, sorry. Showboy is 800.
You don't need an Atari to enjoy this show produced by Fear Dragon. Gemini.
What is breaking out?
Correct. 1,600 to you and control of the board.
Oh man. Let's do Showboys for 1,000.
This short-lived show featured Suppy, Scarlet, Sasquatch, Hendrillus, and Major.
It's
Gemini.
what is Zergs plus Juan?
That's correct. 2,600 points.
Oh,
Oh man.
All right.
on that one.
Pick a category.
Let's finish the casters.
This Australian caster should have no problems sending workers to his natural expansion.
Who is
Gemini.
Maynard?
No!
I stole your nationality, mate.
All right, Gemini, pick again.
Tearing it up for 800.
The Daily Double.
Oh.
You can wager any or all of your points. So as little as 0, as much as 3,600. How much do you want?
Well, how much was this originally?
This was originally a $800 question.
Let's just do 800.
800 it is. These 3 Terran upgrades are rarely researched and are known as the Greetorp upgrades.
They're all 3 of them?
Yeah, all 3 of them.
Okay, only I can answer this, right?
Yes, this is just you.
Can I just explain what they do, or do I have to know the exact name?
Gotta know the names.
The names would be good. If you're very precise, we might be able to accept descriptions.
All right, upgraded building armor. Or it's Neosteel frame something, I think. That's what that one is. High-sec auto tracking. And
So you said all 3.
I
and
did?
I'm going to
What?
give it to you. It's building armor, steel frame, and high-sec auto tracking.
Mr. Presenter. Mr. Presenter. I would like to interject here. 1, he didn't say what is at the start of that. He just reeled off the names. 2,
shoot.
they weren't even the names. But the fact they didn't say what is, I think he should lose the points.
Fenner, the tribunal has heard your request, and it sides with you. Due to know what is, Gemini loses 800 points and the question. Thank you for your honesty.
The Game of Thrones, boys.
Game of Thrones, indeed. All right, you got 2 choices left, Gemini. It's up to you.
Wow, how can I ever live that down? All right, we're going tearing up 1,000. Let's go full comeback.
He voiced Tychus Findlay, the character who uttered the famous "Hell, it's about time" line.
Can I like go on Reddit real quick to see what that?
You cannot. Jeopardy Code of Honor.
Wait, this guy did the freaking thing. How does he not know it?
All right, that's time. The correct answer is Neil Kaplan. All right, and the final question on the board, Unit Quotes 800. Got a whole lot of love. Gemini.
What is the Marauder?
It's correct to close it out. At the end of the first round, we have Gemini with 3,600, Jackson with 600, and Fenner with 1,200 points. We're going to go to a quick break, run some ads, and when we get back, we'll get to know our contestants and have double Jeopardy round.
Troy, you're muted.
Welcome back to Starcraft Jeopardy. Wouldn't be a professional Starcraft show if I didn't start the commercial break with me muted. In the first round, we had our players battle it out against some fairly difficult questions. We're about to get into double Jeopardy, but before we do, we're just going to get to know our contestants a little bit. So first, Fenner, you have an interesting story about your first kiss. Tell us about that.
Oh God.
Yes. So my first kiss, I think I was about 10 years old or something like that. And this girl had a crush on me for a long time. We always like hung out. We played Kiss Chase, if you know what that is.
I don't. Could you explain?
Kiss Chase, it's a British, I don't think it's British, but like people, when you're young, you like run around and try and kiss each other. It's pretty simple. It's a really weird game if you think about it, but that's what everyone plays.
They allowed this in elementary school?
Yeah.
Was this one of those things that like it was something that technically wasn't allowed, like principals or whatever was like trying to like cut down on this or whatever?
I don't know. I don't really remember.
Thing?
Everyone just did it and no one really cared. It was just like a normal thing to do. But she always used to chase me around and try to kiss me. But then, you know, I caved in one time and I was like, yeah, I'll be your boyfriend. So we went in some trees to kiss, and then I was like really nervous about it. And then she kissed me and I didn't like it. I didn't like the taste of it. So I said to her, I didn't like the taste of that. And then we broke up.
You just straight said it to her face?
Yeah. I straight said it to her. I said, I didn't like that. And then we just broke up. That was it.
Wow.
I mean, you gotta get through the bad ones, you know?
More fish in the sea, bro.
Just like knock them out in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on, Gemini, you've been accused of being Hero's largest fan. Could you speak to that a little bit?
Accused, more like self-proclaimed. Am I right? I mean, what do you want to know? Ask me. Put some questions out. I'll do it.
I mean, so if Hero wanted you to play Kiss Chase with him, would you do it?
I would.
Sure.
Very good. Jackson, you do multiple things: AHDL and the Weekly All In, the newspaper gracing Reddit. Tell us about that. Why do you like doing that?
I like casting because I'm an art historian, so I don't have a job, and that means that if I waste all my time on video games, it doesn't matter. And then I've always been, yeah, I've always really loved writing. It's just been a fun thing of mine. And then when I realized that I could pretend to be best friends with Zeratul, it seemed way cooler. And then also Nicholas is just a really cool artist, and then everyone else that I work with are really, really impressive, and they keep me going and stuff. And then back to the HDL, it's just really cool to like not be watching the top tier guys that like, man, they blew my mind, I can never do this, but like see people that I can kind of like relate to and stuff. And yeah, it's really fun. I get to kind of screw around, dig around, and still people don't think that I'm a complete idiot, which is surprising, but it's cool.
All right, very good. And let's get into Double Jeopardy. So first, we'll introduce the categories quickly. The categories for this round are tournaments, which will be about tournaments, Protoss, Build Me a House. This category will contain questions about build orders in StarCraft, Naniwa, and Potent Starcraftables. This category will be a smattering of StarCraft-related potent questions. And since you placed first last round, Gemini, you have control of the board going into this round.
Let's do
Wait a
plus
second.
200. What?
Since this is double Jeopardy, do we have to like put points on the line?
No.
Or does it not mean anything? Okay.
There's 2 daily doubles in this round.
Okay.
Gemini, you can choose a question.
Protoss 200.
This ability allows the Void Ray to do 6 more damage to armored units for 20 seconds.
Do we need to know like the exact? Oh, okay.
Jackson.
What is prismatic alignment?
That's correct. And in answer to your question, Gemini, yes, you did need to know the exact name.
Are you a Protoss player, Jackson?
No, I'm a Zerg player.
Oh, thank God.
Gemini's
got the advantage here.
All right,
With
Jackson.
Nanny
I'm not showing it apparently.
Let's go with tournaments for 200. That sounds fun.
This in-game spell got Huck a win versus Idra at MLG when you weren't a loss. Fenner.
Oh, lag.
What is hallucination?
It's correct for 200
Yeah,
points.
dude, what happened to that Aussie lag, yo?
Yeah, you can't call leg. You've got Fenner here. He lives in Australia. All right, Fenner, you have control of the board.
Tournaments 400.
The SC2 tournament held in beta with the largest prize pool.
Oh, do I need the exact name?
You do.
Oh.
Fenner?
What is Day 9's King of the Beta tournament?
No, sorry. Anyone else?
What is the actual name?
That's
Oh.
time. Oh, Gemini, you did buzz in
Okay.
before time, so
What is the HDH Invitational?
it's correct. Just in time.
One second.
Dude, I watched that thing like I worshipped that when that came out.
Everyone
Oh,
watched
God.
the entire thing on YouTube like 7
That was
times.
amazing.
All right,
Especially
they
since
look
White
like
Raw was my
Husky,
favorite
Gemini.
player back then. Huh?
You actually look like Husky.
I had someone else say that a long time ago when I went to a LAN in New York. Someone said I looked like Husky. I didn't think it was true, but I'll take that as I don't know what I'll take that as.
Confirmed.
Thanks. Is that a compliment? I don't know.
Just like
Yeah, man,
hearing
it's a
it
cool
in
guy.
my soul.
Oh, thanks, mate.
All right, Gemini, you have control of the board. Yeah, you
Let's
do.
do tournament 600.
This cool player won the very first GSL. Jackson.
Who is Fruit Dealer?
That's correct. Bring you to 800 points and with control of the board.
Build me a house for 200.
YouTuber Husky renamed the Terran 111 to this for a more exciting experience. Gemini.
What is the Destiny Cloud Fist build?
It's correct. Pick again.
Build me a house 400.
The player Combat X considers himself to be a master of this Protoss strategy. Gemini.
What is Proxy 2 Gate?
No, not the one we're looking for.
What is cannon rushing?
That's correct. Combat X
It was,
doesn't...
it was a coin flip, and I figured since he beat Parting with the 2 Gate,
Oh, I forgot.
I figured it would be that one. Whatever.
Coin flip like Protoss? Pick another. Who got that right? I don't recall.
90
Yeah, you did.
90 wire 200. Let's see what's in here.
The Daily Double.
Oh, God.
Wow,
I don't know anything about 90 wire.
So,
Hey
Fenner,
man, you got to go all in though.
You can wager up to $1,400 on this.
1,400?
Since you have your last
You got it.
round points too.
Shit.
You
On 90 wire?
can wager 0 too. That's an acceptable
Yeah,
wager.
but it's...
Are
This
you
is a
gonna be a
200
pussy
point
about
question, right? So this is supposed to be easy.
Yes, that is correct.
I'm going all in. I'm going all in.
All right, you're going all in, 1,400?
I'm going all in.
All right, all in. True Daily Double. Chronic Team Switcher Naniwa has been a part of this many teams.
That is not easy. That's not a 200
In
question.
hindsight, yes, it's probably not a 200.
Oh, yeah.
It's a
We can
daily
see
double,
that, mate.
It's a daily double. That's
It
probably
doesn't
gonna like
make
double.
it harder.
That's gonna make it harder.
I mean, if you know your nanny facts. All right.
God damn it.
How many numbers are there in the natural number system? Really? You can probably guess it.
Was that supposed to be supportive?
Yeah, what?
All right, running low on time.
What is 4 teams?
Sorry, the correct answer was 9.
What? Really?
Oh my
Damn.
god, I'm broke.
I would have not guessed that high. Jesus.
Including one team he was on for a total of 3 days. All right, Fenner, you still have control.
Warcraft?
No, that was SC2 teams.
Really? Wow. Today,
All right,
I
Fenner.
Make a comeback. Tournaments 1000.
All right. Liquid Nazgul famously eliminated Idra's bid for consecutive MLG titles in 2010 by winning on this map. Gemini.
What is Scrap Station?
Sorry, not Scrap Station.
That was the second map. I'm going to Wikipedia. Go and continue.
Okay. Anyone else?
Don't want to risk anymore.
Dude.
All right, out of time. Gemini, he's searching, and I'm nervous because I might have been wrong about this, but Kulos Ravine was the correct answer.
I thought that was the first map in the series, and the other Scrap Station was the second.
We will address this in our second break and may credit you the points should it be correct. All right. You still have control of the board, Fenner. So pick again.
Tournaments 800.
By defeating Classic on Arkanoid, this player became the first foreigner to win a Pro League match since Legionnaire in 2005. Gemini.
It was Gur.
No, sorry.
Oh, wait, damn it.
Anyone else? The correct answer was Thorzane.
Damn.
Damn.
All
I
right,
shouldn't have known one.
Fenner, you can pick again.
Potent Starcraftables 1000.
For 1,000 points. On faster game speed, in-game energy naturally accrues at this rate. Both per second or per minute is fine, if that helps. Correct answer is 33.75 per minute.
Oh, it sounds easy.
All right, we're going to dismiss this question and move on. Fenner, pick a question.
Potent Starcraftables 800.
The Daily Double.
I got nothing to go in with.
You can wager the maximum amount for this round, so you can wager 1,000 if you desire.
1000.
All right.
We got to make it happen now.
This extremely useful feature was not added until StarCraft 2's second content patch, almost 2 months after the game had been released. That's a lot of time.
What is replay recovery?
Sorry, not replay recovery. The correct answer was the in-game clock.
What?
All right, Fenner,
You're way out there, yo.
still have control of the board. You can bring this back. I believe in you.
Build me a house 1000.
This Protoss build hits earlier than its 545 counterpart. Gemini.
What is the Korean 4-gate?
That's correct. Bringing you to negative 600 points this round. Pick again.
Protoss 400.
This Oracle ability reveals enemy units and buildings within the target area. Gemini.
What is Revelation?
It's correct.
Oh, man.
Pick again.
600 Protoss.
The English meaning of Entaro Adun.
I'm not going to risk that.
The correct answer is in honor of Adun. Pick again, Gemini.
800.
After the Nexus, this is the Protoss building with the most hit points.
Wow.
Biggest, beefiest building? The correct answer was Stargate with 600 hit points.
I was going to say
500 hit points. Maybe. Pick again, Gemini.
1,000.
Former upgrade that increased void ray movement speed. Gemini.
What is flux veins?
That's correct. Bringing you to the positive.
The coolest sounding ability ever to exist.
All right, Gemini, pick a category.
Naniwa 400.
Don't stream him playing a match that won't affect the outcome of the tournament, or he might pull this maneuver, like in the 2011 Blizzard Cup. Fenner.
What is pro pulling?
That's correct. Pro pulling or pro brush. Pick a category, Fenner.
Naniwa 600.
The term nanny walk was coined after Naniwa awkwardly lumbered around the stage after beating Nestea at this SC2 event. Gemini.
What is MLG World Championship? Or was it the actual MLG event? MLG.
That's not specific enough for us to give it, but you won't lose the points for that one.
Wow, you're so generous. Thanks, mate.
Does anyone else want to buzz in?
I can't get past MLG.
The correct answer was MLG Providence. The year was 2011.
Was it the actual tournament, or was it like that World Championship thing they did at the same?
It was the actual.
Oh.
All right, Fenner, you have control of the board.
Potent Starcraftables 200.
Scantipede, Lyote, and Karak, to name a few.
What are SC2 critters?
That's correct.
400 on potent
You're on the board, yo.
Starcraftables. Yeah, I'm coming back slowly.
This map often requires an immediate defensive wall due to its small size and quick rush distance. Make sure to remember the destructible rocks in the back as well.
What is Delta
Fenner.
Quadrant?
Sorry, not Delta Quadrant.
Come on.
Gemini.
What is Jungle Basin?
I start to feel like this might be a common map archetype.
Yes. Yes.
We're not going to give that to you. Jackson, do you want to go for the perfect trifecta?
No, I've got like 5 in mind. No.
The correct answer was Blistering Sands.
That's a retro.
Damn it.
Yeah, that could have meant a lot of maps.
Yes, the judges will address that concern during the break as well. Pick again, Fenner.
So considerate.
Potent 600.
According to Noni, these do not have souls. Gemini.
What are horses?
Correct.
Gingers.
One of the funniest videos ever.
All right, Gemini. Pick a category.
Naniwa 800.
Naniwa typed, "So fun to play without soundproofing," after this build got scouted in his game against Polt. Gemini.
Roxy 1 gate.
It's correct. Pick again.
1,000 for Naniwa.
The highest amount of prize money Naniwa has received for single tournament win. No one? The correct answer was 25,000 for his MLG win.
Damn, making bank. Just do 600.
If the Soul Train is leaving the station, what 2 units is the conductor probably building? Fenner.
What are Immortals and Sentries?
Very good, bringing you to 1,400. And with your first round scores, that's almost positive.
That was rough.
Damn,
Yeah.
dude.
God damn.
The final category. Build me a house, 800. This TVP build opens up with 3 Marauders and a Widowmine, leaving your base at 510. Gemini.
What is a hammer build?
That's correct. Bringing our final round scores to Fenner this round, negative 1,400. Jackson, 800, and Gemini with 2,600. Add those to our first round scores, and we've got an interesting Final Jeopardy coming up. So what we're going to do is we're going to reveal the category to Final Jeopardy. We're going to go to a break. Each of our players are going to give us their wagers for Final Jeopardy, and then we'll read the question, and they'll have 30 seconds to answer. So the category for this Final Jeopardy round is Davey, Please Save Me. We'll go to a break and address your Final Jeopardy after this. Welcome back to Starcraft Jeopardy. Over the break, we had our players give their responses to the question in the category Davey, Please Save Me. Now we're going to actually read the question and give them a chance to answer. So your Final Jeopardy question, and listen carefully, is... one moment, we're experiencing some brief technical difficulties. This is very good. Okay, the clue for your Final Jeopardy category, technical difficulties avoided. There have been 33 of these since beta. Contestants, you have 30 seconds to give your response. Aaron, shut the fuck up.
How do I buzz in?
You don't buzz in. You. Okay. So, we're back from Final Jeopardy. All the contestants have given us their responses. So, first, we'll throw it to Gemini, who was in the lead. He respond, what are patches? The correct answer, not patches. What are balance patches? There have been over 90 patches since StarCraft 2 has been released.
No. What a trick question. Wow.
Dave Kim, please.
Davey, please save me indeed. Gemini's wager, $1, bringing him to 33,599 points. Jackson, he had 1,400 points, and his answer is, what are patches? Again, sorry, Jackson. Not the answer we are looking for. His wager, 600, bring him to a Final Jeopardy total of 800 points. Fenner, he had a rough time this game. He gave it his best. We gave him a courtesy wager of 1,000 Jeopardy points. He bet them all with the answer, what are patches? Sorry, Fenner. This isn't the answer we were looking for. Balance patches. His wager, $1,000, brings him down to, well, a courtesy handshake for Fenner.
Goddamn wreck, man.
At the end of the day, we have Gemini winning StarCraft Jeopardy with 3,599 points. Jackson taking a close second, and Fenner, thanks for participating. It was a pleasure to have you.
Thanks for the memes, bro. Man.
Thanks to all our contestants for participating. It was great fun. StarCraft Jeopardy will be airing next Tuesday, same time, 9 Central Time, 1 a.m. Wednesday, GMT, and whatever time it is in your local time zone. Hope to see you there.